And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Now Atlanta's starting five. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at center. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell's shot is good.
Mike Conley is an active, alert defender. Boy, he is known to pick a pocket. Or two.
Conley against Young. Outside Herder. Pass to Young. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Conley against Young. Tries the spin move. O'Neal on the wing. Misses the 3. Here's Atlanta now. It's Herder on the wing. Fires the 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Utah's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Launches it. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Now here's Young. The kick to Hunter. The 3-ball. And the Hawks with another 3.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Pass to O'Neal. Can they get it? Sinks the tray. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Now here's Herder from downtown. O'Neal pulls it in. Right side Mitchell. And he drives in. It's hauled in by Herder.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
2 minutes.
Conley against Young. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. 4 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Capella. Young's got 6.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Spins. And there's the drive. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
How about the intensity of Bogdanovich? A superb dunk off the drive.
Here's Young. 6 points for him. Pass to Collins.
Jazz foul. Mike.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
From deep, Conley. The shot no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Collins. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Outside Conley. To the middle. Stolen by Capella. In transition. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for the Hawks.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
There's Young with the three. Deflected. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks ahead. They lead by 8. And back to the start.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down. You're good, man.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group for Utah right now.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
Outside Herter from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Herter's got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Back to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Fires from deep. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley? Yes, sir.
One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Conley against Young. Gobert inside. Conley against Young. The 3 from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
You get the sense that a little bit of pressure makes Donovan Mitchell elevate his game. Under duress of the shot clock, no problem.
Collins outside. Back to Young. Collins outside. Hunter on the wing. Lobs it up, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Utah ball.
Conley against Young. Now here's Conley. Defense right on him. Pass to O'Neal. Tries the spin move. Here's Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell double team. Shoots over Capella. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback. Now just a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Outside Young. On the take. And the layup is good off the glass. Young's got 10. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
The three, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit 1 from behind the arc in the opening period, 2 here in the second.
Conley up top, guarded by Young. Pass to Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and it's Mitchell penetrating, and the layup falls. 10 points for him.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Now Young. He's got 10. Here's Herder. Off target with the 3. Now here's Mitchell. Herder defending. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. Collins against Bogdanovich. The kick out to Conley. Driving in. It's good. Now just a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Capella screen on Conley. Young from long range, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with it. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Herder. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks.
24.
Okay, Ali, appreciate
31.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovich. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the small forward position.
Well, Eric Paschall has shown that he can be a force offensively off the bench. Easily took to the 6th-man role. Great offensive arsenal.
Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Okongwu. To the paint. Paschall with the steal. In transition, here they come. Here's Clarkson. Finished off the break. Clarkson's got his first basket.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Luwawu Cabarrot, defended by Gay. And here's Okongwu for 3, rebounded by the Jazz. You know what, Paschall, he's so naturally aggressive and looking for a shot.
Yeah, and I think he can be a matchup issue if you guard him with a center. He can be a primary scorer leading a second unit. This is a great big man to have off your bench.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside from deep. Gay. Okongwu with the rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Right outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. That one a little long. Utah trailing here. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Picked up by Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Right outside. Trying to get back on track.
Clarkson using his combination of size and speed to affect the shot. That's really good defense.
Gay right side. Pass to Whiteside. Outside Pascal. Gay right side. Here's House. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The Jazz again can't hit. The Hawks leading. And here's Wright. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Okongwu. Defended by Whiteside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Bogdanovich from long range. Rebound, Utah.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
This for the tie. Here's House. Fires in the triple. House has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Gallinari. Three-pointer. The rebound by Whiteside. And an intentional foul right there. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
That's his first.
Utah with the ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Over to the wing. Here's House. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Clarkson for 3. The shot won't fall. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Young. Good work defensively by Pascal.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Pass to Whiteside. It's hauled in by Herter. The Hawks trailing. Right side Young. And that one's good. Young's got 15.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Clarkson passes to Gay. The Jazz again can't hit.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's Young. Takes it inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 3-point Atlanta lead.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit and takes full advantage.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Second chance shot. Pass to Bogdanovich. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young from outside the arc. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. From deep. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Young against Mitchell. Young inside. Inside. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Mitchell. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Conley against Young. Here's Herter. And the 3 off target.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And here's Herter. Back to Young. Capella, screen on Conley. Here's Young. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. Driving inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
There's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Outside Herter. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to Mitchell. Left side Conley. Gobert finds Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Young. Back to Gobert to take the lead. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, the length and the size of Rudy Gobert so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Outside Herter from deep three-point range. No luck on that one. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
And a deep 3 from Young. Atlanta again missing. On offense, here's Utah. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Pass to O'Neal. Spins into the lane. Count it!
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
Young against Conley. From behind the arc. Young can't hit.
When you're not in rhythm with the free ball, why do you keep firing from there?
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good from Conley.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Conley with the ball. From deep. Off on that one. So we see the Jazz get the win here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For
So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Conley against Paul. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got the game going here with the first basket for the Jazz.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Here's Paul. Six to shoot. O'Neal against Bridges. The pass to Johnson. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. He knows they'll get an advantage if they can neutralize Rudy Gobert on the offensive end. Gobert's height and presence inside makes it really difficult for help defenders to leave him on drives. They'll try to stay at home in rotations a bit more because of that. But that's a pick-your-poison situation. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here's Booker from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
O'Neal from long range. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. On the wing, Bridges. And here is Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Now Conley. Mitchell outside. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first for Utah.
Well, he wasn't a burger chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Ball against Conley. For three, Bridges. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
The high post shot. That one wide left.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Booker looking around. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his third assist on the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Utah ball.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Now here's Conley. Passes to O'Neal. And Utah another three.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. Booker in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Booker's got 8 points.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Conley with the three. Spins. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. And that one hits back iron. Suns trail by 7. Johnson finds Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges shot. Good.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And that's 11 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Donovan Mitchell firing.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul opening up.
If anything, whether it's business.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Bridges finds Booker. Ayton with it. Defended by Gobert. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. Mitchell wide open. And the Jazz another three.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Booker with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Bridges misses. Utah leading by 12.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
A nice shot by Booker.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards. And Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Conley for three. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And Bridges able to finish. Bridges has got 5.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 11. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Booker against Mitchell. Booker dishes to Paul. Booker outside. It's stolen by Gobert.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it. He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Paul against Conley.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Booker.
2 minutes.
Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Tries the spin move. Here's Mitchell. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges finds Johnson. Back to Bridges. Here's Paul. Into the lane. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Jazz leading by 10. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there by Johnson. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Jazz have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Gobert with a screen on Paul. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, he called his number that time. Mike Conley picking apart the defense off the pick and roll.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Bridges against O'Neal. Pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Phoenix no good that time either. Utah has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Gobert dishes to O'Neal. Gobert with a screen on Paul. O'Neal inside, defended by Paul. Bogdanovich, no luck. Conley against Booker. Bridges with it. Here's Ayton, and so it's Utah looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter.
21.
Thank you, David, and we'll be
34.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Crowder. Here's Conley. He's got 8. Spins. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Shamet finds Payne. Sinks the three-pointer. Payne's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
The drive by Clarkson. Rebound by the Suns.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Now, Steve, a second-rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Clarkson looking for an opening. Outside, House. Another miss by Utah. Suns trail by 10. Shamet the pass to McGee. And Whiteside sends it back.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Payne grabs the board. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Crowder. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Crowder's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the
2
races.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to House. Haskell a screen to the paint. Ball's knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Here's Shamet. The shot off that time. And it's Utah the other way. The drive by Clarkson. And the layup falls.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Payne kicks to Shamet. The kick out to Crowder. And they'll turn over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Jazz ball.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. Gay right side. And the pass to Pascal. Tries the spin move. Shoots over Crowder, and the basket by Pascal. And now it's a 12-point Jazz lead. Now, here's Shamet. Not a lot of room. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
With that type of range and confidence, Landry Shamet's shooting is very important.
Passes it to House. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. House has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Payne in the post. He's covered by Clarkson. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
You love Shamet's court awareness. He presents himself where he can catch and fire without hesitation.
Clarkson outside. He got it up. And we've reached the end of the third. Jazz lead by 9. And we're coming.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
First team foul.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Eaton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Gobert with a screen on Paul. From deep. Conley's shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And here is Conley. Castro O'Neal. Back to Conley. To the inside. And stolen by Eaton. Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. No good from Booker. Utah leading by 7. And stolen by Booker. Ayton kicks to Booker. A About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Bridges passes to Ayton. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Utah?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Puts one up from 19. And Utah again with the bucket.
Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively. And you know his team is loving it too.
Ball outside. Driving inside. Over Conley. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Johnson with it. Conley picks him up. Paul dishes to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Ball against Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Ball against Conley. Paul kicks to Johnson. Pass to Ayton. Back to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Conley feeling it out. And there's the pass to Gobert. Spins to the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And the shot goes down. And the Jazz lead by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Jazz.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Booker against Mitchell. Tries the spin move. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Second chance shot. Passes it to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovich left side. Goes back up. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Booker with a deep 3. Off on that one. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for...
these teams both extremely talented up front. Brent, in your estimation, have the days of the bruising, paint-oriented front court come and gone?
Yeah, I think so, B.A. I think we're looking at the game the way that it should be played. It's a game of movement. It's a game of pace. It's a game of spacing. And right now you're looking for guys who have versatility. And I don't know when we're going to go back to that rock'em sock'em post-up style play.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Paul. Hey, rejected by Capella.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Shot clock at 2. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Now here's Young. Drives to the hoop. Chalk up 2 there.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Outside Paul. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Bridges outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot for 3. Booker. Atlanta with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Off the mark there with a 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Now here's Booker. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
Young attacking. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Young against Paul. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Paul. Screen by Bridges. Back to Booker. Clock at 6. Connects from downtown. Booker's got 5.
Want to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker? You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Outside Young. And here's Capella. Back to Young. Capella, screen on Paul. Young from long range. Young missing again. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Booker with it. Now Herter defending. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Hunter. Outside Young. 4-3. He buries it from 3. He's got 10.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Outside Booker. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Out to Bridges. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way. It's Herter on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 54 seconds left in the first quarter.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Capella screen on Paul. Young from long range. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns trailing. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Paul. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter here. Booker.
Good contest as Herder's size really helping that time.
Off target on the 15-footer. Young way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Young's got 13 points.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Bridges outside. Pass to Johnson. It'll count. And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, let's come to the court. Come on, get
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the floor for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
And scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Collins outside. Back to Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. And here's Hunter from the arc. And the Hawks with another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And Phoenix has possession. 9-point game. And it's Paul off the drive. From deep, Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Herder. Another 3 for Atlanta. And we've heard some outspoken critics, but 1 year in the new NBA play-in format, Brent, this tournament looks like it's here to stay.
Well, with the NBA season being so long, BA, and feeling like before the play-in tournament that the last 10 to 15 games sort of petered out before we got to the playoffs, the play-in tournament has generated a lot of excitement and teams fighting to the bitter end to see if they can get in the postseason.
Atlanta's got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Pass to Capella. Now here's Herder. Outside Hunter. There's the drive. And yep, it's good. And now an 11-point Hawks lead.
Well, he could be dangerous in the pick and roll situation with that size. Hunter can't make the defense lay off him for long.
Bridges with it. It's Booker on the wing. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Outside Young. Outside Herder. Shoots over Johnson. Pass to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Capella. Here he goes. And a slam dunk by Capella.
How about Capella getting it done on the drive? Just knifes his way to the basket.
Young against Paul. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. 6 to shoot. Bridges passes to Ayton. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. It's Herder on the wing. This one for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker goes in. Capella with the defensive effort. The Hawks have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Going inside. And the shot goes. And now a 12-point Atlanta lead.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Bridges, a screen on Young. Pass to Booker to the inside. And there's Ayton on the assist from Booker. Ayton's got his first points of the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Herder from deep. Drops in the 3. Herder's got his second bucket on the night.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Paul passes to Bridges. Pass to Booker from deep 3-point range. He can't get it to go.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
3-pointer, Bridges. The shot no good. And so it's Atlanta in command with a 13-point lead. Thanks very much, Allie.
18.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got DeLon Wright, Danilo Gallinari out there with Onyeka Okongwu. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Payne pass to McGee, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Right side Payne. Banked it in off the glass.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Outside Bogdanovic. Outside for Gallinari. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And you love Bogdanovic and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Payne pass to Crowder. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Cuts off the pass. And here comes the break. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
And as for Bogdanovic's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovic certainly can. He can shoot it, he can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Tipped.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And the Suns shooting just 37% in the game. Craig, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Down low. Okongwu with the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 21.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
He throws good. McGee. And Atlanta has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Bogdanovich. Right against McGee. Here's Okongwu. And here's Wright from the arc. And the Hawks with another three.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
McGee in the post. Okongwu on him. And it's Atlanta's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Payne against Wright. He takes it in. And that one is hammered home.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Pass to McGee. Back to Shamet. Crowder outside. Clock is at 3. From the wing. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. For Atlanta, they've gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Outside Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Payne. Crowder with a screen. Here's Shamet. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Outside Bogdanovich. And the Hawks with another 3.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
Payne against Wright. It's tipped.
Shooting for Phoenix, Cameron Payne. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. The Hawks have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Wright against Payne. Wright attacking. Outside for Gallinari. Takes a 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Crowder outside. Payne, the pass to Crowder. Here's Shamet, defended by Bogdanovich. Here's Payne. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so in the game for the Suns, Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Jay Crowder. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks.
Outside Booker. And Booker with the jam.
He really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down.
Young against Paul. Young inside. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 5. Another three for Atlanta.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Paul with it, and Capella picks him up defensively, and Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Outside Paul, driving to the basket. Hey, rejected by Capella. They get it back. Ayton finds Paul. Back to Ayton. Stolen by Capella.
And sometimes you just overpass. I mean, that would have been a good time to just go up with it.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Young against Paul. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. And Phoenix has possession. 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. Blocked again! They retain possession. They get it back. Ayton.
Capella out there defensively, battling, trying to make an impact on that end of the floor.
Young against Paul. Outside Young. And it's Capella with the jam.
He may give up a little size, but has to bounce to hold his own.
Releases. And the shot falls short that time.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Collins with a screen on Paul. To the inside. The kick out to Young. He got a piece of it.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Young misses. Phoenix has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Now Paul. Pass to Booker. Takes the 3. Booker missing again. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Hunter. Back to Young. The 3 is up. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. A shot to stop the drought. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Young with it. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hawks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trae Young.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Paul can't get it to go. Here's Atlanta now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. And Young, here we go. The kick to Hunter. Launches a 3. Drills it from deep.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Young way outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Pass to Booker. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
And Doris, you look at these teams, both great on the glass. Here we
Well,
go.
they define their success and failure by what is the rebounding margin. It is huge tonight. This is going to be a tough, physical battle.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot, manning the middle. It's stolen by Capella. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Conley against Young. Here's Bogdanovich. Hunter with some nice defense.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And Young, here we go. The rebound by the Jazz.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. We've played just over a minute here in the first.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Pass to Herter. Back to Young. Driving the lane. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here is Conley following the basket by Trae Young. Here's Collins, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And they get it back. Collins kicks to Young. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Young's got 5 points so far.
So smooth shooting the rock. Young trusts his shot from any distance.
Conley against Young. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert can't hit. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Young passes to Collins. The kick out to Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. Wide open look. Count it. He has 7. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Young drives in, up and in on the layup.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Gobert with a screen on Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. He's worried about the explosiveness of Donovan Mitchell. Coach said Mitchell is too fast for bigger players to guard, and he overwhelms smaller players with his strength. So that means you're going to have to send more players at him whenever it's possible. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And here's Young, following the 3-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Capella with it. Conley picks him up. Capella against Conley. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Utah called for the foul.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Bogdanovich wide open. And the Jazz another 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Hunter on the wing, guarded by O'Neal. And Young, here we go. Plays it up and banks it in. Young's got 14.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Conley surveying the D. Shot, high post. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He took.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young against Conley. 5 to shoot. Young dishes to Capella, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Young against Conley. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Shoots the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Conley's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Jazz. Young against Conley. Collins wide open. He fires. Back in, coming off the assist from Young.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5, driving to the basket. And that one, good. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Conley against Young. And here's Collins from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Conley. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Here's Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Mitchell against Young. Out to Conley. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Hawks leading. Young pass to Collins. It's deflected.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
And O'Neal gets it to go. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Utah Jazz.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Mitchell wide open. And Utah again with the bucket.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Young outside. Here's Herder. Capella with a screen on Conley to end the run. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut back down to 1 point on the basket from Young.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Now, here's Mitchell. Takes a step back. Outside Conley. Mitchell right side. Pulls it up. That one a little long.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Hunter no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
Conley against Young. Outside Collins. Paxson coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Young against Conley. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. And he gets the bucket. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Herder. Drills it from outside.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Down low. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Now the pass to Mitchell. Puts it up from 12. That one's not going to go.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally...
Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got Eric Pascal. Also Whiteside out there. Rudy Gay is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's House in at the shooting guard. Here's Clarkson. After the basket by Bogdanovich. Clarkson passes to House. Whiteside, a screen on Bogdanovich. Feeds to Whiteside. Over Okongwu. No good on the shot. And Atlanta will come the other way. And right, here we go. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Atlanta's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Out to Gallinari. There's the three. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Kicks it out to Gay. Nice ball movement by Utah. A shot by Clarkson, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Wright looking around. And here's Bogdanovich for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Passes it to Whiteside. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Right outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Lets it go with the three. The shot misses. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pascal finds Gay. Now, here's Clarkson. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. Back to Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Sinks the triple. Bogdanovich has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hawks. Pass to Pascal.
2 minutes.
Back to Clarkson. Spins, and he drives in, and he slams it one-handed.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
Atlanta's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on 3. Outside, Bogdanovich. Launches it. Rebound, Utah. 1:29 left here in the third quarter. Here's Clarkson. Kicks it to House. Inside, here's Pascal. And he banks in the layup. Pascal's got his first 2 points of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Right outside. Takes a 3. Good on the triple. Wright's got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Clarkson. Up again, and Gabe with the second chance points. Gay's got it all tied up now for the Jams.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Back to Wright. 24 seconds left to play in the third. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Clarkson outside. Rudy Gay on the wing. Pass to Pascal. Fires the 3. That shot off. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks on top.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jams. They lead by 1. And there's the feed to Bogdanovich. Misses from close range.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Young outside. Capella sends a screen for Young. To the middle. Capella kicks to Young. For the 3. And they'll get another chance. Stolen by O'Neal. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. The shot's good. And the Jazz lead by 3.
If there's an opportunity in transition, Mike Conley will seize it. Well done for the easy one.
Young against Conley. Here's Herder. Kept alive. And Collins is right there.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Now here is Conley. The pass to O'Neal. No good on the triple. Atlanta has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Young with no one around. No good on the three. Utah has gone 1-2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Mitchell passes to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Young looking it over. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Collins against Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Young drives in. Capella high post. Over Conley. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Capella.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Mitchell outside. A tray. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young fires away from outside. The quick look, no good that time. Utah leading by 4. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell to the inside. Gobert down low, and the shot is good. Gobert's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
Feed Rudy Gobert down low. Watch him cash in.
Now Young takes it inside. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Shot from 16, and Utah again with the bucket.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Young way outside. Here's Capella. Off target at the rim. And so it's Utah with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the three, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at small forward. On offense, here's Utah. Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Now here's Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Back to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Booker. With the drive. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich down low. Booker defending. Bogdanovich, that's good.
High percentage look right off the bat.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Here's Paul. The Jazz making their last shot. Clock at 4. 19-footer. And that one comes up a bit short. Bogdanovich against Booker. Bogdanovich, no good. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Bridges outside. The Suns need to get off a shot. The shot by Johnson, no good. Mitchell against Booker. Conley passes to Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
Conley against Paul. Outside Johnson. Outside Booker. There's the 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Booker. Back to Paul. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Booker, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Bogdanovich has gotten his second bucket on the night.
I just love the ball movement.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. From deep, Conley. Bogdanovich finds Conley. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Booker against Mitchell. To the middle. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. And again, it's Utah.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
For Utah, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Mitchell into the lane.
Oh, wait a second. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Paul with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Booker for 3. Knocks down the triple.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
From deep, Conley. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Utah. And
Fans, your Jazz Dancer.
we welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Johnson inside. Bogdanovich on him. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Conley against Paul. Tries the spin move. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 3. No good on the triple.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Stolen by Bridges, and the Suns pushing it up now. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to Bogdanovich. Can't cash it in from close range.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce. You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Now here's Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
And so here's Phoenix. After the basket by Utah. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. That one drops for him. And now it's an 11-point Jazz lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Conley. Driving in. Pass to Gobert. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Now Paul, uncovered. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Conley. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Here's O'Neal. Covered by Johnson. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. The Jazz again can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Mitchell against Paul. Pulls up on the wing. Outside for Mitchell. Stolen by Booker. And they're on the run for the finish. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Nice instincts there from Booker, showing a willingness and drive to want to improve on the defensive end.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Shot clock at 6. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one.
This is his shot. Bogdanovich has the touch from deep. He's confident from there, too.
Paul passes to Bridges. Pass to Booker. The 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Bridges. And there's the lob. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. And so it's Utah ending the quarter up 10. Their defense. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
The Suns, 50.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
On the floor for Phoenix, JaVale McGee out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Campaign, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Craig in at the 3 spot. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Now here's Pascal. Pass to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
I'll tell you, Whiteside doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Payne against Clarkson. Payne, the pass to Crowder. Offline with a 3. Utah's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. It's Shamet on the wing. The 3 is up. That shot missing. And Utah will come the other way. That one's good for 2. Whiteside's got 6.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Shamet into the lane. And here's Crowder from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Gay up top. And he drives in. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's McGee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Payne, pass to Craig. And he lobs it up. And McGee with the stuff.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Pass to House. Hauled in by McGee.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Clarkson. The Suns getting their last shot to go. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Pass to Gay. Here's the three. Counted from distance. Gay's got 5 now.
Doing his part to help stretch the defense. Gay looking confident from range.
Here's Shamet. Jacks up a 3. Back to McGee. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Jazz ball.
.114 left to play in the third quarter. Clarkson against Payne. And Clarkson, here we go. Outside Pascal. Drives to the hoop. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert. Open man makes the right basketball play.
Knocked away. Crowder outside. Pass to McGee. Shot clock at 5. Outside Craig. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Jazz have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Pass to House. Inside. Here's Pascal. Yep, that one goes. Pascal's got his second basket of the night.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. There's the drive. The shot misses. And so it's the Utah Jazz feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Daniel House, Rudy Gay out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Clarkson in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Utah. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Now Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Let's go with a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Oh, got a piece of it. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now Mitchell, Booker defending, spins, puts up a three. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Kept alive. Ayton. Pass to Johnson. And Gobert with a block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Mitchell misses. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Booker attacking. Stolen by Conley. Bogdanovich down low. Covered by Johnson. Pass to Mitchell. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim as they've challenged every shot and blocked quite a few tonight.
The kick out to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. From deep, Conley. On target from range. And the Jazz lead by 19.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answer three.
Outside Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Three-pointer. Another three for Phoenix.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Now Gobert lets the three fly. The rebound by Bridges. Conley against Paul. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Mitchell against Booker. Outside Mitchell. Gobert inside. He's against Ayton. O'Neal on the wing. On the wing, Mitchell. Booker defending. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Mitchell drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Gobert going to the line. The defense couldn't do anything but foul the big fella.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Here's Booker. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Paul. Back to Bridges for 3. No good there. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like
the Suns' final.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point. Now, here's Collins. And good that time. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. There's the pass to Capella. And stolen by Ayton. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Pass to Johnson. Here's Ayton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Young against Paul. To the paint. Here's Capella. It's hauled in by the Suns.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Johnson wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Young with the ball. A three ball. Hunter no good. Greg, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Young passes to Capella, and they pick up two.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot, and Trae able to make the play.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear, his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Johnson. Booker trying to free himself up. A shot by Johnson, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. Young drives in, and the layup is good.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Now here's Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bridges outside. Passes to Booker, and stolen by Hunter. From downtown, hits it from three-point range.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
Ball against Young. And here's Johnson outside. Rebound, Atlanta. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Well, the speed that Trae Young has is a problem for a lot of guys who are trying to defend him. Compromised if he comes at them.
And so Young nails them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Ball finds Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Suns. They can't stop the run with that one. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season. So I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Atlanta.
And here's Young. The pass to Herter. Here's the three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Booker looking around. And here's Johnson outside. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Shot left block. Atlanta again missing. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Bridges leading the charge. Now Young. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks lead by.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns, Panthers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the three, the small forward. Paul kicks to Johnson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Johnson's got 6.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Pass to Herter. Outside Collins. Back to Herter. Lock at 6. No one near him. That one goes. Count it. Herter's got his second bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Bridges dishes to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Booker in the post. Capella's there. And it's Ayton missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Young's shot is good.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Here's Herter. Buries the long-range jumper. Herter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
Bridges misses. The Hawks leading by 9. Young from outside. The rebound by Johnson. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And it's Paul missing.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Kicks to Paul. Johnson against Hunter. Here's Paul, and Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs, Capella with another shot block. And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first
And, you know,
personal foul.
Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Young against Paul. Young dishes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Suns trail by 12. Paul passes to Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And here's Collins from outside. No good there. So Phoenix will take it the other way. A drive by Booker. Down low. Johnson kicks to Booker. No good from outside. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 12-4 run. Driving in to the left wing. Jacks up a three. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter. Herter's got 14.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Paul's shot is off.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And he gets it to go. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. And Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Bridges finds Paul. Booker with no one around. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Young passes to Collins. Paul against Young. The three. Another three for Atlanta.
You hit a three on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Here's Ayton, and so it's the Atlanta Hawks finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. On the court for Atlanta, Wright is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Luwawu in at the 3 slot. Wright against Booker. To the inside. Here's Okongwu, and he lays it straight in. Okongwu's now got the first bucket of the third here for the Hawks. Paul goes in. On the wing, Bridges. Right against Paul. Booker inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Ayton missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Wright kicks to Luwawu Cabarrot.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Hawks leading by 17. Wright with it. He's picked up by Paul. Wright, the pass to Bogdanovich. And the 3 off target. The Suns have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Chris Paul.
Inside, here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Gallinari big, so the screen's effective, but it's the size to bust up the D and then slide into that shooting position that makes him effective.
Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Gallinari with the steal. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And Wright kicks to Bogdanovich. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the night.
Well, Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. And you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs. And this is what he does so well, putting the defender back on his heels and being relentless in flying to the basket.
Out to Gallinari. Shoots over Crowder. Rebound by the Suns.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And guys, he saw his chance to camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Suns trail by 17. Here he goes.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And it's Shamet missing.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And that one drops for him. Gallinari's got his second basket. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want? And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had one before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
Right outside. Bogdanovich wide open. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
And it's in there.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Right outside. Fires the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Craig. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Right, the pass to Gallinari. He kicks to Okongwu. His three-pointers off the mark. Shamet finds Craig with the drive, and it's sent back by Okongwu. Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. Knocks down the three ball. Bogdanovich has got 8.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Hawks leading by 21. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Here's Wright. That one no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Ayton with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. On the wing, Booker. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Booker dishes to Bridges. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Beyond the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Passes it to Llewellyn from the arc. The rebound by Johnson. Suns trail by 19. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul from deep. It's not going to go for him. Atlanta calls timeout.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic position.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Good on the three-point shot.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Booker with it. Takes the 3. And the 3 ball is good.
A good look there. And he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Young passes to Herter. Hunter with it. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 6. Young's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the pass to Payne. Back to Booker for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That Booker shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Pass to Herter. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Young outside. From outside the arc. Again, Young missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Payne kicks to Bridges. Back to Payne. There's the drive. Ayton finds Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. Bridges misses. The Hawks leading by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Atlanta.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Johnson, good.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Young taking his time here. Lets the 3 fly. Hands it from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 18.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Outside Collins. Back to Young. From deep 3-point range, misses there. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This one was overwhelming.